All right, Jana, come on.
I'll go ahead. So we talked last week, and
Yeah.
like for the 24 hours after that, it was the mind was I don't really remember. It just seemed like it was. I don't remember thinking about thoughts or having to go to my senses because I guess that's my practice normally. Is it's like if there's a lot of thinking and grabbing on, there's like go to the senses, right?
Mm, mm,
Go to the senses.
mm.
So that just didn't seem. Everything seemed really clear, and that didn't seem to be like I don't remember. It was just really light and clear, and then like 24 hours passed, and it was like there's Jana again.
No, it's just an idea of one again. That's
Yeah,
all. It's just
yeah,
an idea of one again that arose. That's all.
yeah,
That's all. That's all. Did you track that conversation I just had with Stephen?
yeah. What I noticed though was whenever you were asking, can Stephen feel like, well, so whenever I was asking like Jana can feel it, right?
Mm.
I know the answer, but there's just like this big contraction of Jana feeling.
I know. I know. Now, that contraction, you need to turn it to your advantage. Yeah. Who's feeling it? It's the same as who cares?
Mhm.
Who's feeling it? See, it's the mind that says there's a contraction,
Mhm.
and I'll bet the mind is also saying, and I don't like this.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's just that. It's just that. So this contraction that you're experiencing in the mind is saying, oh, I don't like it. Yeah. Turn it to your advantage. Who's feeling it? It's a pointer.
Yeah.
It's a pointer. Is it Janet that's feeling it? Comes back to the questions I was asking Stephen.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that there's not a sensation.
Right.
Okay. So I'm not saying there's not a sensation. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I thought the story of Jana was feeling it. Does that make sense?
No, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying. But then my next question would be, can a story feel?
No.
Well, then that's out.
Yeah. So that I mean that's good I think for me to say that out loud. Sometimes
It
it's
is
hard.
good.
Yeah, sometimes I think it's like yeah, you think you got it or it's hard and then you say it out loud and you go, "Okay, yeah, that's not it."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why it's important to do this.
Yeah.
Then we can chip away at it together,
Yeah. Yeah.
because you're having a gross feeling of Jana, right? Janet, Jesus.
It's very
You're having this, it's okay. You're having this very strong feeling of Jana.
hmm
That's what's going on for you. And you don't like it.
hmm
Yeah. You don't like it. Yeah. So then we'd need to explore that. Yeah. Now, until you know what jhana is, there'll still be a belief that it's jhana having this experience. And what I'm saying is this contraction that you want to get rid of, yeah, I'm saying is a good thing because it can lead you to, yeah, or point towards what is experiencing this. See, we normally want to get rid of it, right?
hmm
No, no. Does that ever work? No. No, it doesn't work. Wanting it, wishing it away, wanting to get rid of it doesn't move it. So maybe do the opposite. Welcome it And then be asking yourself the question, yeah, who or what is experiencing this? Can jhana actually experience this? You'd have to know what jhana is to know the answer to that question. If you don't fully know yet what jhana is, then there'll be a belief that, yes, it's jhana that's experiencing this contraction and I want it gone. Goes hand in hand, yeah.
Yeah, when I asked that, like when you just asked me that, it's like there's I don't there's not an answer, like I don't have a verbal answer of what to experience.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay, yeah. But
it's more like silence.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't even
Still
feel like
couple.
reaching around. It doesn't even feel like reaching around, really. It just feels like
What's jhana?
it's a story of labels and stuff.
Is jhana in the body?
No, it's just a concept, I guess. It was a story concept.
Okay. Now you've learnt that,
Yeah,
which is okay, right? You've learnt that.
yeah.
Now, do you know that?
There's still a stickiness or something. Sometimes it feels like it's no.
Yeah.
Doesn't stay that way.
Yeah. Okay. So what's unknown then in relation to jhana? Because there's something that still hasn't been seen. Because you're conceptualizing it. You're saying, yeah or no, jhana can't feel. And it's just a concept. And, you know, you were doing exactly what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm still here. Shit.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do with this? Yeah. And it wasn't until I saw Terry can't feel. Terry can't experience feeling. Now, have you seen that? Jhana can't experience feeling. Have you seen that yet? I know you've got a conceptual understanding of it, but do you now know it? Do you know it?
I'm gonna go with no because there's a hesitation. So because I want
Good.
this to be really,
Good.
really clear.
Good. That's good. Okay.
I'm gonna err on the side of I don't know. No.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. All right. So in that case, there's still a belief that you're occupying a body because the feeling's happening there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's still a belief that you're occupying the body. Therefore, it's jhana that's experiencing the feeling. Yeah. Okay. So there's two components to this. Yeah. One, you have to come to see you're not the mind, but you've absolutely got to come to see you're not the body.
It's
How much?
real.
Yeah. Go on.
I feel real clear that thoughts just like it's very much experience that thoughts just show up.
Yeah.
That's just real clear. Thoughts
Yeah.
just.
Now, you just said then, I want to point something out. Yeah. You just said it's very clear that thoughts just show up. Yeah. Didn't those thoughts just show up as well? It's very clear that thoughts just show up.
Yes.
Yeah, but are you sure you're not identified with that as though that's the me that said thoughts just show up? Remember, I was just saying with Stephen, there's we get to a point we say, oh yeah, thoughts just happen.
Yeah.
But there's a still me character that has thoughts because you just shared them with me, right?
Yep.
The thoughts about thoughts that just happen. So there's still it's like a seeming separateness. Yes, I've identified thoughts just happen, but there's still me here. And it's me. It's me that's identified that thoughts just happen. And now I'm having personal thoughts about the thoughts that just happened, and where am I and how am I going to get this? How do I stop all these thoughts? And do I actually even need to stop? Or what do I do? And yeah, you understand? Yeah. So it's this important. Yeah. So there's still a position being taken here that there's a jhana that's yes, thoughts just happen. Okay, here's this bit. Thoughts just happen. There's still a position being taken that there's a jhana that has personal thoughts about the thoughts that just happen. And furthermore, jhana also resides in the body. Now, what I'm trying to get you to see is that this apparent 3, or you could even say 4 if you want to include the body, yeah, all of that is happening in the thoughts that just happen. All of it. There's nothing separate from the thoughts that just happen. And it's the thoughts that just happen that are saying, I'm jhana, this is my body, I'm experiencing this sensation, and so on and so forth. That's all happening with thoughts that just happen. Because if you could stop it, you would.
Yes.
You just would. Yeah. So you've got the thoughts, but you've got a jhana here. Yeah. And this is driving you crazy. Thoughts that just happen. Yeah. You don't seem to be able to do anything about it. You want to be able to do something about it. And you're hoping that if you learn enough with these personal thoughts, yeah, they'll be able to manage this or take control of it, or there's even the hope that that'll stop, but there'll still be a jhana with personal thoughts. But now that thoughts won't just happen, it'll just be me and I'm in control of it. That's not how it goes. So I'm just trying to show you the mechanics, just the mechanics of what's still happening. Do you know what I mean? It's okay. Just got to see it, though. You've really got to see it. Yeah. We believe that when we are speaking, that's personal. That's me speaking. But speaking is just verbalized thought. Speaking. You simply verbalize thought. Yeah. But when we're speaking, that somehow we connect that to a personal self that's now speaking, or a personal self that's also now thinking. Yeah. And this personal self is arising in thoughts that just happen. Any thought that you're having right now is arising in thoughts that just happen. Yeah. And you need to get, and it happens, yeah. You just need to get more distance from it. More distance, yeah. The more distance you can get from it, the more aware you become, the more conscious you become, yeah. Until you get to a point where you can see, holy shit, all thoughts, including the apparent personal thoughts that I thought I was having and so on and so forth, are all just arising. But you're aware of all of it arising. Yeah. Where in the body are you? If you were to look, where are you? Where are you in there? Do you have a center somewhere that you can say, yep, this is where I am. This is where I emanate from. A center somewhere. The center could be a pinprick. The center could be the size of a 20-cent piece. I don't care. But if you look, can you find a center where you begin?
Can't find anything. I feel like I've done that a lot, and I
know, but listen, hold on. I know, just hold on. That's the mind stepping in, going, yeah, I've done this before, I've looked at this before. We're looking at this in a brand new unit of time, brand new, like you've never done it before.
Okay.
Like you've never done it before. Otherwise, the mind is going to step in and you're not going to be able to see clearly. That's why, Jana, with this message, with this teaching, we need to hear the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over until, like, I get sick of myself speaking sometimes. I feel like a broken record, right? But I understand why it needs to happen that way. And then one day we'll hear exactly the same thing being spoken, and all of a sudden we go, oh, why didn't you hear it the other 1,000 times? Said exactly the same thing. See, so it's important. Don't let this step in and go, oh, I've done this. That's what we'll do. That's what happened here too.
Okay.
You've got to be able to look at it in a brand new unit of time, brand new and fresh, right here, right now, right now. So where's the center?
I feel like a big brain.
Cool. So that's where you are?
Yeah, like my head is larger than it even looks on the screen. Like my brain is really big.
All right. So this is where you're saying you are, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Now, I'm not saying you're not. All I'm going to ask you is, are you sure?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. So other than here, where are you?
I feel like a contraction, but it doesn't feel like me. It just feels
Okay.
like a sensation.
That's okay. So the contraction is here, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
Is
this
that where you'd say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now we've got two places that you are, here and here. True?
Yep.
True. Okay. All right. Can you find a center between both those places? Where is the center?
My mind wants to say halfway between here and here is a center.
Okay. That's okay. That's all right. So here, can we say the neck?
Yeah.
The throat area?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the center. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good. So this here, look at me. This here is jhana. True?
Oh.
You know, like, so that's why you're laughing, right? You know.
Yeah.
See what this does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm in it. Oh no, now I'm here. Oh, I'm in here. Oh, okay. This is where I am. Really? So that's where I need to look now when I'm speaking to you, is I need to look here, because apparently that's where you are. And there's a good reason you're laughing. It's okay. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's all right. Now, what about your right leg? Are you in there?
No, I'm not even aware where it's at, really.
That's interesting, don't you think?
Yes.
Like, really? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Your left arm. Are you in there?
No.
Like as a center. You know what I mean? This is where I am. I'm in my elbow.
Yeah, no.
No. Yeah. Your
I had
right
to,
arm,
like,
right
yeah.
arm, left arm, right leg, left leg, your butt, lower back.
No.
Yeah. Okay. What about your nose? Are you in there in your nose somewhere? Do you reside there?
No.
No. What about your chin? This little bit here. You in there? In the chin. Little bone in there. You
No,
there?
I can't even feel it.
Yeah. What about your ears? Both ears. Do you live there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you live behind the nose?
No.
We're looking physically, yeah?
Yeah.
It's because we believe we're in the body, yeah?
Yeah.
The back of the head? Do you live there? You can feel the back of your head when you touch it, right? Is that where you live?
No.
Behind the eyes.
It's interesting how some sensations light up whenever you say that, though, and like you can kind of find that body part immediately, and then other times, no. It's like it's very difficult to even locate my elbow.
Yeah. But what we're trying to locate is jhana.
Yeah. No, not yet. Just a sensation that is blurry and kind of goes around.